It was a warm Saturday evening. The hall was decorated with soft fairy lights and balloons swaying lightly in the breeze. Aisha, my wife, was turning 35. I had spent weeks preparing everything for this day. Her favorite cake from the bakery she loved, fresh flowers hand-picked for her, and a gift I had carefully chosen months ago. Everything was planned to make her smile, to show her that I noticed her smallest desires, her simplest joys. She entered the hall, smiling at everyone. But something was off. Her smile was brighter than usual, and somehow not for me. I tried to shake off the feeling. Maybe I'm overthinking this, I told myself. But deep inside, a small voice whispered, "Watch closely." The evening began as usual. Guests arrived, the room filled with chatter, laughter, and clinking glasses. Aisha moved through the crowd, charming everyone as she always did. I tried to match her energy, but something in her demeanor had shifted. A colleague of hers, someone I barely knew, seemed to draw her attention. She lingered near him. Her smiles lasted a little longer. Her laughter, it had a softness in it, a warmth that hadn't existed for me in months. I wanted to confront it. I wanted to ask her what's happening, but instead I swallowed the lump in my throat, stayed quiet, and observed. The time for gifts arrived. She opened the boxes one by one, smiling politely at every present. Then he approached. A small gift in his hand, nothing extravagant, just a token. But when she accepted it, she paused. Her eyes lingered. Her lips curved into a full smile. She laughed softly. "Thank you so much. This really means a lot," she said. Everyone clapped. Everyone cheered. Everyone, except me, frozen in my place. The gift I had been holding, the one I had chosen carefully, the one I had hoped would make her happiest, felt meaningless. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. The room spun around me. Everything I had done over the years, every small surprise, every thoughtful gesture, all seemed forgotten in that single moment. I wanted to confront her, to make her see the pain she had caused, but I didn't. Instead, I made a silent decision, a decision that would change the course of the evening and maybe our marriage. I walked out, quietly, without shouting, without making a scene. I took her gift with me. Not to hurt her, not out of anger, but to reclaim a piece of myself, my dignity, my respect, my worth. The night air hit me sharply as I walked to my car. My heart pounded, my mind raced, and yet for the first time in months, I felt strangely free. Sitting alone in the car, I replayed every moment. The lingering smiles, the way her laughter drifted towards someone else, the subtle gestures of attention she had given him. I realized then, love without acknowledgement, care, or respect was meaningless, and I couldn't force anyone to see my worth. I could only honor it myself. The next morning, Aisha noticed the gift was missing. "Where's my gift?" she asked, half smile, half confusion. I held it calmly and said, "I thought you should keep it until you notice who really gives you their heart." Her smile faltered. Her charm faltered. For the first time in years, she didn't know how to respond. Silence hung heavy in the room, louder than any argument could have been. Friends noticed the tension. Family noticed the tension. Even colleagues noticed. No one said a word. No one had to. Actions speak louder than words. And my silence spoke volumes. Over the next few days and weeks, I realized respect must be earned, not taken for granted. Love without acknowledgement fades. Self-worth is priceless. Sometimes silence is stronger than confrontation. Leaving quietly was not defeat. It was strength. After that night, I focused on myself. I didn't retaliate. I didn't shout. I let the silence speak. I spent time with the kids, worked on myself, and rebuilt my confidence. Every day, I grew stronger. I realized that true power is quiet, and that sometimes walking away is the bravest act of all. The gift I took wasn't just an object. It became a symbol of my dignity, my worth, my refusal to be invisible. Every time I looked at it, I remembered that respect is not optional in love. Months later, Aisha apologized, not because she changed, but because she realized what she had lost. And I forgave her, not for her sake, but for my own peace. From this experience, I learned, you cannot force someone to value you. Actions matter more than words. Respect and acknowledgement are essential. Leaving quietly can be the most powerful response. If you feel ignored or undervalued in a relationship, pay attention to patterns, not just moments. Trust your instincts. Protect your dignity. Sometimes walking away is an act of love for yourself. The strongest love you can have is the love you give yourself. This story isn't just about gifts or parties. It's about realizing your worth. It's about reclaiming respect. It's about understanding that silence can speak louder than words, and action can heal what words cannot.